Have you ever wondered why some people stay calm and strong even when life feels heavy? This story begins in a small town in Oregon, where a 16-year-old boy named Ryan felt lost inside his own thoughts. Ryan was smart, but his mind was always noisy. He woke up tired, scrolled his phone for hours, skipped his goals, and felt angry at himself by night. One afternoon, after another bad day at school, Ryan walked to a quiet park near his house. On a wooden bench sat an old man named Mr. Harold, around 72 years old, with calm eyes and slow movements. Ryan sat far away at first, kicking stones, clearly upset. Mr. Harold noticed and gently asked what was wrong. Ryan hesitated, then said he felt lazy, unfocused, and weak inside, like his mind controlled him instead of the other way around. Mr. Harold smiled softly and said that most people lose their life not because they are weak, but because they never learn how to guide their mind. Ryan listened. The old man told him a simple story about his younger days when he was full of excuses, blaming time, people, and luck. He said his life only changed when a teacher once told him that discipline is not punishment, it is self-respect. Mr. Harold asked Ryan one question that stayed in the air. Do you control your thoughts or do they control you? Ryan had no answer. The old man invited Ryan to meet him every evening for a short walk and talk. Ryan agreed not because he believed, but because something about the old man felt steady. That evening, as Ryan walked home, his problems were still there, but his mind felt quieter, like someone had turned down the noise just a little. For the first time in months, Ryan thought maybe the problem was not his life, but the way he trained his mind. The next few days, Ryan met Mr. Harold in the park as promised. They walked slowly, no rushing, no phones. Mr. Harold taught Ryan something simple but uncomfortable. He asked Ryan to wake up 30 minutes earlier every day and sit quietly without music or his phone. Ryan complained, saying it sounded boring and useless. Mr. Harold nodded and said, discipline often feels boring at first, because chaos is more exciting to an untrained mind. Ryan tried it anyway. The first morning was hard. His body wanted sleep, his mind wanted distraction, but he stayed. Slowly, day by day, Ryan noticed small changes. He became more aware of his thoughts. Instead of drowning in them, Mr. Harold explained that the mind is like a wild horse. If you pull too hard, it fights back. If you ignore it, it runs away. Discipline is learning how to guide it calmly. One evening, Ryan admitted he still failed many days. He skipped his routine, wasted time, and felt guilty. Mr. Harold laughed lightly and said, discipline is not about never failing. It is about returning without self-hate. He told Ryan about soldiers, athletes, and artists who all trained their minds with simple habits done daily, not big motivation speeches. Ryan began applying this idea at school. He focused on one task at a time. When negative thoughts came, he did not argue with them. He just returned to his work. Slowly, his confidence grew. Not loud confidence, but quiet trust in himself. Ryan realized discipline was not making his life smaller. It was making his mind clearer. He was learning to listen, learn, and grow, one ordinary day at a time. Months passed, and Ryan was no longer the same boy who once felt trapped by his thoughts. He still had problems, exams, stress, and bad days, but now his mind felt like an ally instead of an enemy. One evening, Ryan thanked Mr. Harold and asked what the final lesson was. The old man stopped walking and said discipline is choosing what you want most over what you want now. He explained that every small choice trains the mind, either towards strength or weakness. Ryan looked around the park that once felt heavy and now felt peaceful. He realized discipline was never about control from the outside. It was about care from the inside. Mr. Harold shared one last truth. A disciplined mind gives you freedom. Freedom from regret, from constant distraction, and from giving up on yourself. Ryan carried these lessons into his future. He did not become perfect, but he became reliable to himself, and that changed everything. If there is one thing to remember from Ryan's story, it is this. Your mind learns from what you repeat. Guide it with patience. Treat discipline as self-respect. Listen, learn, and grow, and your life will slowly follow your lead.
Hey guys, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss a vid.